us out. I mean, there might be something that we overlooked that they say. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Maniac TV Chick, and welcome to the first day of our stream on the gaming talk show.
Yeah, I know. Oh man, I'm so happy for this. I know you guys are gonna be a little weird about the fact that we're not playing music. We're not playing any. I gotta remember now. I gotta look this way at the camera, because it's different when I'm playing the game. Oh, blah 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 blah, and not look at the camera. I gotta look at the camera more now.
See, if we really wanted to go the whole hog,
yeah,
we could just do the whole stream exactly like this, so it gives the appearance that I'm actually talking to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How about this?
You see that on the?
Yeah, I'm looking at you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, gents.
Good morning, gents, and lovely. Hang on. A little bit.
Who said it was? Who said she was streaming, but is it? Cough, cough. That's what it's saying. Look at him getting all fresh. You gonna take that, Maniac? You gonna take that?
Oh! What's
You
the
gotta-
world coming to? Oh, hang on. How long did that take us?
6 minutes and 25 seconds, believe it or not.
And if you are drinking along at home, please feel free to chug anytime.
I don't think she wants to do that. Anyways, yeah, yesterday I couldn't do an afternoon stream even though I was off. The reason was we had a double whammy of appointments. We had the gynecologist, and then right after that we had the ultrasound. The first part was the gyno, which was hilarious, and I'll tell you why.
I hate going to a gynecologist, and to be honest, I think he's ripping me off.
Oh, really? What that?
Yep. Well, because I'm going to a gynecologist.
Okay.
Also, Dadbruh isn't at the same volume as on the machine gaming. Okay, am I lower or higher?
Try now. I think you might be fine
Hello,
now.
hello, hello.
There you go.
Okay, I think we might be okay now.
There we go. I think I tweaked you a little bit. You're good.
Yeah, I felt something. Maniac TV Chick, he doesn't get it live.
Oh, yeah, it flew over my head. I got it.
It's just too early in the morning for a Maniac TV Chick. I think I'll
I
space
just
out
woke
the,
up literally 15, 20 minutes ago.
Yep.
Got right on. Last night we had a bad storm, so I'm sure you probably got something like that because it was you're a little northwest of where I'm at, but that storm was pretty fucking big. I don't know if you got the snow or because we got thunderstorms last night. It felt like summer. Fucking, I go out for a cigarette and the sky is like lighting up. And
Do you have anywhere under cover that you can, when you go out for a cigarette, that you smoke, or are you pretty much exposed to the elements when you go out there?
I have nothing to cover me. Unlike the apartment, we had something that covered us, but no, not here. It's like I go out back or out front, and there's nothing covering us. We have no awning. I'm hoping eventually to get something like that. That would be fucking sweet. But yeah, I'm not hoping that. Actually, now that you think about it, I gotta quit. But we'll talk about that later because one of the stories links to that.
Yeah, I got it too. Craig Mammon says, Maniac, you tried with. You're tired, what the hell? I'm uber sick and woke up at 3. Maniac, we're getting some snow right now. Yesterday was thunderstorms all day with major pouring rain.
Yeah.
Stone says, hell yeah. We got to storms.
Oh, see, Stoner's a little bit above.
Yeah,
he's a little above where I'm at. He's like about an hour away from where I'm at. So
Stoner's in Pittsburgh, isn't he?
No. He's a little north of Philly.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like not too far from me, which is pretty weird. I don't know if I don't think I've had anyone that's really from the Philly area that's a follower. I don't know. I had people that used to live there that are followers, but I don't think we have an official Philadelphia follower, or even Australian. Besides you.
Hello.
Besides you, I mean. I'm talking about. Well, you're more of a host now than a follower. What are you talking about?
Oh, look, I'm a follower anyway. I mean, sometimes I know you go out and cheat behind my back and do streams when I'm not there, and you know,
afternoon
have
ones,
your
sir.
men in and out, you know.
Oh, and yeah, the baby's doing good. To answer your question, she's actually 3 pounds. She gained a lot of weight in the last 4 weeks. She was like she was like a little over a pound, which was normal. Now she's at 3, and now my wife's freaking out. She's like, oh my god, I might have to do a C-section. And I was like, we don't know that. She thinking because the baby's gonna be big, but I was a 9-pound baby, so was she. So it's most likely it's gonna happen.
Yeah, my son was 9 pounds too.
Yeah, she has long legs too, and like here, the baby's head was here and it was laying like sideways on her stomach. I was like, "Hun, that's you." True
story with when we went to get an ultrasound on my boy. I think he was 18, 19 weeks.
Yeah,
he was lying like towards the the thing when they first put the gel on and start scanning it. He was lying towards, and then when they moved it down, he actually rolled over and put his hands on his ass cheeks and mooned the ultrasound.
Nah, my daughter hasn't done that yet. My daughter did this the one time. Like, oh.
He's like, you kiss my ass.
Damn, my old lady is due any day. Oh, congrats, man. I hope it all goes. I mean, get ready, my friend. If you haven't had any. I'm looking forward to it, too, myself. But yeah, the funny part yesterday. Ultrasound went perfect. It was, I mean, she's doing good. She's got long legs. She's going to be probably a tall baby. Thank God that's from my side and not hers, because they're a bunch of midgets. Fucking Italians. But you know what's weird, though? Like, my parents' side, both of my parents' side, on my side, both of my grandfathers were over 6'5". So, I'm 6 even. I'm 72 inches. So, I'm hoping my daughter's tall, at least. And I was like, our daughter's going to be taller than my wife. That would be funny. But, so here's the funny part of the, when we were at the gyno, we thought we were seeing another doctor. Next thing you know, this lady comes in. I forgot her freaking name. If she's in here, I don't know if she's in here yet, because I know she was on her way to work. And we got to watch her data, so she's probably not watching. What's up, Puma? And,
hey, Puma.
Oh, she's hosting us. Thank you, Maniac.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Thanks, Maniac. Appreciate it, man.
Alright, so, anyways, she comes in. She's wearing this, like, skimpy dress. Hold on. And
okay.
Oh, thank you, Oreo. And,
oh, thanks, Oreo.
Hey, what's up, Puma?
So she was Puma, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for stopping by, mate.
She was wearing a skimpy dress, leather boots, like brown boots up to like almost her knees. And I was like, that's unusual for a doctor. And she comes in, and then she sits down, and I couldn't help myself. Her tits were popping out. She was like a short lady, you know, medium build, not skinny, but not big, like in between. And
so a little bit of meat on the bones is what you're saying.
And then I know she's in here, but oh well. But she had a huge and I was sitting there. I felt bad because I couldn't help myself. I was like, holy shit. First of all, they're huge. 2, they're like out there. They're like, hello. They're like, hello. Like fucking, what's that? Punxsutawney Phil. What's up, Turtle? Punxsutawney Phil and fucking Groundhog Day popping out. Is it
so
winter?
You
Is it still winter?
It's going to be a long winter by looking at her titties, basically.
Basically, I'm seeing no shadow. You never offend me, no worries. Okay. Thank you. Good, that's what's cool about her. So we go through the appointment, and I'm staring. I can't stop. Only I can offend Maniac TV Check, huh? You're her husband. Of course you could.
That's
Trust
part
me.
of your job description, mate. Okay.
Like, only why...
I know it's part of mine.
You're gonna eat yourself in... You're gonna get yourself in trouble. I know. Well, hold on. End it with a bad lie. What's that? How'd your stream finish? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anywho's, hey, they were talking about a stream. He was streaming last night. I watched a little bit, and then power kind of went for a little bit, and lost internet. Yeah. Anywho's, we'll get to that. So at the end, like we did all day. My wife asked the questions, blah blah blah. Appointment's over, and then we were gonna get ready to go to ultrasound. And I was like, "I'm sorry, babe," and she goes, "I know. I don't blame you." They were just like out there. Because at one point, she was sitting down, and she's like explaining something, and she's reaching down, and I'm like,
I want to put my pecker down there.
oh yeah, titty fuck, exactly. Fucking make it look fucking meatball with hot dog.
Push them together and make one big one.
Your fucking buns or something. It's like a fucking hot dog. Fucking put ketchup and mustard on it.
Oh, Jesus. But we digress.
But yeah, well, when don't we? So yeah, it was get my shine box, okay. Oh, trust me, I wanted to. I couldn't help it. I felt bad because it's an appointment for her baby, and she comes in there like that, and I'm like, how the fuck? I was like, I even said to her, my wife on the way home, I was like, you should be worried if I wasn't looking.
Well, that's true. Hey, Jose, how's it going, man? Thanks for coming by, buddy.
Yeah, Roxo. Oh, Jose Jalapeno. Roxo, yes, sir, that is good. We need a shine box counter for you two every time you reference Goodfellas. So you know what? You want to fucking do that? I'll do that. I'll get
let's
that
make
set
a
up.
shine box counter. And an actual shine. Pro Mag Man, that was idea of the day.
Yep. Also, one thing I want to say. I'm going to throw an idea out there. I meant to tell you this yesterday, because we've been throwing ideas. But this one I want to bring out. You said you did open mic, right?
Yeah, I had years and years and years and years and years and years and years ago.
You know what you should do?
What?
Woo, I win the giveaway. Oh, okay. I could set up a scene that you're in a comedy club.
No.
You don't want to do? You don't want to do a 5-minute set?
Nope.
Oh, you're fucking funny, dude. I don't see how you can bomb. I don't see how you can bomb. Really?
I'm good, mate.
Oh, okay. But we have other ideas, because with the talk show, it's not only going to be talk. We're going to come up with a bunch of things, like little segments. Do you mean comedies tomorrow? What? Oh, I don't know. Cormac says
I need the fucking blue sticky tack. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, you know, you got to earn that shit, mate. I mean, this stuff is not cheap to produce, and I actually do have some more here that I found in case we need another giveaway. So there's actually some more, and again, that is the genuine Fair Income Australian blue tack, made in Guangzhou, Sydney, and you'll be the envy of all your friends if you win this, trust me.
Well,
the disclaimer is I only ship to Australia.
Well,
so
yeah. Crowbag says I had an idea of, no, I'm sorry, maybe some light music. No, I don't want to do it because we want to put this on YouTube. Every one of these episodes are going to go on YouTube now. Yep. So you got to be fucking careful with that, because any song that's copyrighted that they're going to be strict about, and then there goes our fucking video and possibly our account.
Which reminds me.
What's that?
I have something I do need to read out just quickly.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, because there was a bit of a kerfuffle, and I've been answering emails virtually sort of hour by hour every day, backwards and forwards between myself and lawyers after last night's show. So I've been instructed that I do actually need to read something out as a result of last night's show. Okay, so here goes, and bear with me, folks, okay? Okay, so today is 25th of February 2016.
Okay.
Dear Twitch viewers, as a result of comments made by Dadbruh on the so-called Dadbruhh&Machine in the morning game last night, show last night, it has been brought to our attention that some comments made by Dadbruh on the show may have caused offence to some viewers. Specifically, comments made about certain viewers just popping in and being annoying goat fuckers for asking when giveaways were, and trade cards, and also if anyone had a Joe Buttfuck they wanted to sell. We here at Dadbruhh&Machine realise this may have upset some viewers and some genuine NHL 16 players, so therefore we wholeheartedly, unreservedly wish to tell anyone that it did offend on our behalf to go home and get your fucking shine box.
Actually, you know what? He made a good point, though, with the, fucking... Maybe we will... Boo, Turtle says.
I stand by those comments. And
I can only hear half... half hear them. Sorry, it's super quiet. Oh, too many bosses.
Too many bosses. Okay.
Got it. What I was thinking of doing is, maybe I could find, like, royalty free music that we could put up in the background, like, just to have some, we could do that.
Maybe some instrumentals or something, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Oh yeah, Cookie says here's a fresh one. Yeah, and I've got one down here. There's like
Bravo, encore.
There's like a internal pocket that Australian Rugby League jerseys come with, and it's for carrying mouth guards and extra tape and so forth. And so I bought one in here, and I'll just get it out here. There you go. Continue.
Oh, okay. Ah! Yep. Like jazz, fuck that. Fuck that shit. I think I got an itch on my neck.
Itch on my neck. Yeah.
Okay, terrific.
Is it right about there? Maybe further in front.
Well, first, a little weird story. It's a text. Now, for those that have the iPhone, Siri will be finally coming to the Mac in the fall. Of course, you have it on the Apple TV, the fucking iPhone. Me personally, I don't use it. I don't know about you or anyone that is iPhone user. I don't really use it. I like to do my own research. And you don't know where that... The thing I worry about is, like, where does that go?
You don't know where Siri's been. You don't know where she's been.
I'm not saying that. I don't know where that goes. Like, when you say something, where does that go? It's gotta go somewhere. Even though I know, for the most part, they're fighting with the government right now because of that whole thing with the San Bernardino shit. But where does that go as far as there? Like, it could be something that you really don't want out there, and next thing you know, it gets tweeted, and like, hey, there he is, Double D's in the house.
Dirty day.
Can't wait for my new green screen to come in. By the way, I finally upgraded and got a better one. So yeah, I don't know where that goes. Gotta go to baby appointment. Alright, Stoner, thank you for tuning in, my friend.
Thanks for coming, buddy. Appreciate it.
Anywho's, yeah. Like, I don't know where does it go? I don't want my shit out there like that. There's some shit I don't want out there.
Oh,
I'm not one of those.
on.
I don't blast my.
I've seen photos of you that your missus has emailed me. You don't have any dramas about putting shit out there.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you. I'm not one of those that puts their fucking shit out on the Facebook. I don't go on Facebook anymore because it annoyed the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Twitter's a whole different thing. Actually, there is a lot of arguing now between social justice warriors and people like myself on my personal Twitter.
Okay.
Politically, whatever.
You know the two categories that chip me the most, because like I have no idea, qualms about people having the duck face selfies where they always seem to go, and you can see in the photo it's like this, and then the face is like this.
Yeah.
That's like
the ducky face.
Yep.
Hey, how's everything sounding, guys? Can you let me know?
It sounds like the people who take them look like they got someone's holding a turd underneath their fucking top lip.
Oh no! It fucking annoys. It fucking annoys. Yeah, that shit annoys me. Now I'll tell you another story. My sister is fucking insane with that dumb shit. And she would go like this with the mirror. You know the mirror shot in the bathroom. Yeah. And she goes, "Oh, I'm at work." All right, good for you. Yeah, at work.
I know.
It's a little loud sometimes, but otherwise it's good. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to
maybe bring that down a little bit.
There you go. Hopefully that works. Cold people. Yeah, I'm sorry.
The thing that shits me the most, and the two types of posts that shit me the most, or probably the one, right, is, again, it's like social justice people who come on and they say fucking shit like, what's an example? Okay, for example, recent refugees to our country get this much and blah blah blah, but the post always fucking starts off with this sentence: I bet 98% of you won't have the courage to repost this. Let's see who does.
Oh no!
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Fucking repost it if I want to repost it, and you ain't gonna see if I do. So go fuck yourself. Let's see who does. No, I'll be in the 2% who don't fucking repost it just on principle for you fucking putting me in the 98 who do.
Yeah. Well, you gotta love that. And you know what's funny? Like, the thing that does bother me about people that speak their mind, you speak your mind when it comes to social media about anything. Gmail, shit that should have died in 2002. Exactly. They just found a modern way of doing it. It's pretty much what they did. Anyways, fucking, it's funny because I always say this again. Trump, I think, is popular because he's saying things that most of the Americans are thinking, but won't say. They'll say it online.
I hope not. I just hope not.
Well, they say online. They'll say it online, but they won't say it in everyday situations where they should. But that's enough about politics. I don't think we have any topics of that today. That's just an example.
Attract viewers here today, okay? It's a launch. We need to get things.
Yeah, I know. Okay, well, they'll understand.
Yeah. But go home and get your fucking shine box.
Overall, again, we go into tangents, but the main reason. Siri will be coming out this fall, Mac. That was the end of that story. Now, I gotta play this video right here, okay? Hold on. Now, hold on. I gotta find it. Alright, there you go. Alright, so I'm gonna bring it up right now. Now, we were just discussing, like, coverage, I've seen the BS chain stuff. But not reposted. Yeah.
Okay, can I just put a pre-warning here?
What's that?
Guys, especially, although females watching this may do the same, you may have an involuntary leg cross reflex watching this, okay? So just be warned, be ready.
Alright, so you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Alright, well, this happened in Kentucky on Tuesday. It just came out yesterday. And you're gonna get slowly more and more stories about this. I'm just gonna play the video and then we'll talk about it. Here we go.
It's not long. It's only 28 seconds.
Yeah, it ain't long at all. So we're gonna play it. Here we go. Wow. Of course.
Oh, fuck.
Hold on, we'll go back to it. There you go. Just sitting there and all of a sudden, boom!
Jesus Christ.
And let's see that again. And again. And again.
You know what? That just quickly, that reminds me of something that happened to a friend of one of my brothers. What happened was this guy, right? He was a complete fucking unit. This guy, right?
Yeah.
Never wore anything else but tight, like black fucking biker jeans, and he was as fucking dumb as the day is long. I without no fucking word of a lie. But have you ever heard of doing something called a blue flamer?
No.
Okay, it's where you lie on your back and you light your farts, right?
Yeah.
And the methane ignites and you get a blue flame that shoots out. Right? It's called a blue flame.
Yeah.
So he thought he'd do the blue flame. So he goes, oh, how do you do that? So my brother shows him. He goes, oh, okay, I'll give it a go. Lays on his back, right? Lights a fart, but because he's wearing tight jeans, it doesn't go straight up. The actual methane, like, dissipated up more rather than going straight up, went up around and in front of him, back up towards his belly button when he was lying on his back. So what happened was he'd actually set his nuts and all of his pubic hair around his dick on fire. So he starts going up like this, fucking bang, 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 smacking himself in the nuts and his dick trying to pull it out. And me and my brother and all of my friends in there, fucking, I could not stop laughing for literally about 40 minutes. It's the closest I've ever come to pissing myself as an adult. Jesus, it was funny.
I couldn't imagine. You know what? I used to do stupid shit. Like, at parties, I was notorious for doing dumb shit. Like sledding, completely naked going down a hill. Also,
as you do.
Yeah, well, here's the dumb thing I used to do, and I wouldn't do it now, of course. I used to get the Axe spray. You know what I'm talking about? The Axe body spray? I don't know if you have it over there in the Australia.
What's it called again?
Axe. Axe spray, like an axe. Anyways, it was just a spray for men. That it's like a cologne, but it's a quick spray. You know, cover it up. Supposedly it attracts women, and they want to rub your hair and get off on you.
Yeah, right.
Anywho's, I used to spray it on my ass and light it up. I think for so many years of doing that, I can probably never have a hairy ass. It's like smooth as a baby's bottom. Okay, I cannot grow hair, and I am convinced it's because of that dumb shit I used to do when I would drink, get drunk, and people would dare me to fucking do that.
Yeah, okay, that sounds like a good idea. DD, it's called Lynx in Australia as well, but similar marketing campaign.
Oh,
Dude
okay.
sprays it on, goes for a walk down the street, and then all of a sudden he's got 400 horny women behind him trying to attack him. And
yeah. Alright, there you go. But yeah, so that video you just saw was a Kentucky man that was hospitalized with second-degree burns after the battery in his electronics cigarette exploded in his pants pocket. Now, that makes me second guess whether or not to use that if I wanted to quit smoking. I want to quit. Tried a cold turkey 3 years ago, went about 2 weeks, and then fucking lost my mind one night, and that was it. Yep. Since then, I've been trying. I can't do it. So I'm too weak-willed. I don't know what made me succeed for the 2 weeks that I did it back 3 years ago. I don't think I can do it now. So I
actually.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
What's that?
Oh, I was just going to say, I actually was a smoker for a very, very, very long time. I actually started smoking when I was 10 years old, believe it or not.
Jesus.
And, well, I gave up in 2004 and then started again in 2013. So I gave up for 9 years.
Oh, damn.
Didn't smoke for 9 years.
I started in 2002 when I was 18 because I was athletic. So, and then, of course, the whole thing.
The only reason I started smoking again,
yeah,
I remodeled my bathroom.
Oh, jeez. Will that stress you out? Oh, shit.
It cured me of any fucking desire to go on. I don't know if you have them over here, but in Australia they're really big and really popular. You know, the renovation fucking reality shows where contestants have to do one room every week, and then there's a final reveal on Sundays, and they get judged, and the winner at the end of the series with the best house or the best apartment or something, you know, wins $250,000 or $500,000 or something. Do they have like shows like that over there?
Yeah. There's something. Yeah, there's something like that over here.
And I'm sure it's in many different fucking contexts and formats. But
yeah,
no, fuck that.
Well,
I'm never going on one of those renovation shows in my fucking life.
But they always say it involves cheap cigarette brands. Those are the ones that what we just saw keeps happening. Yes, HGTV. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, fucking. It's always the cheap brands. It ain't the good brand e-cigs. Like it. I don't know. Like I hear all these weird name brands. The biggest one is Blue. That's the most popular brand, and then of course you got Marlboro that came out with their own now, because they gotta compete. Because e-cigs are becoming a huge thing, and a lot of people using that as a quitting tool. Because I tried to patch when years ago too when I tried to quit. It didn't work out well either. So fuck that.
Yeah, it's fucking hard.
Yeah,
it's fucking hard.
Yeah. But overall, go ahead.
No, I was going to say I'd thought about those two as like I guess more so from my point of view, maybe as a money saving exercise, because here cigarettes in Australia are ridiculously taxed, and when I say ridiculous, I mean ridiculously fucking taxed.
Yeah.
The packet that I smoke is a packet of. They come in packets of 30. At a at a specialist tobacconist store like that sells cigarettes, cigars and stuff like that. If they're on special, you might get them for maybe $28, $29. Generally, at most shops, they're around between the $33 to $35 mark, and that's for a packet of 30. Right? Marlboros, like Marlboro 20s.
Yeah.
Like Marlboro Lights and shit like that. Mm-hmm. They're around $23, $24 a packet.
Wow.
And that's Australia-wide. And that price is indexed to grow and increase about every 6 months.
Yeah, it's a tax fucking shit. Like they do it in the States.
Absolutely.
Totally wasted. It makes everyone sound like Vader breathing into the vapes.
Use the Force, Luke. I've run out of lube.
But
yes, porn titles we'd like to see.
Here's
another one for all of those who like The Hobbit.
Oh, Frodo, I know I told you to destroy the ring, but Jesus.
What's that? What's that, fucking cockling or something?
Oh dear. But we digress. E-cigarettes.
I quit cold turkey after 20 years of paying $8. I was here in Connecticut. Yeah, I heard about like New York to Connecticut are real fucking bad with the price of
get your
cigarettes.
fucking shine box.
Yeah, you know what?
I wish I could pay $8 I bought a packet of Marlboro Lights for $10 at the Disneyland Hotel kiosk in LA, right?
Oh, yeah.
Basically because it was the only place you can buy cigarettes inside Disneyland, and I'd run out. And I got back to, they have designated smoking sections and shit, right? I'll go back to one of those.
Areas, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go back to there, open it up, blah, 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 blah. Dude standing next to me says, oh, mate, where did you get them? And I said, oh, you got to buy it down there, down at one of the hotels. And he said, oh, okay, how much was it? And I said, oh, it was only about $10. He said, only $10? Man, you got fucking ripped. I went, not as far as I'm concerned, mate. Not when fucking nearly 25 in Australia.
Yeah, really. Yeah, they, if you're desperate, basically. You brought up something that does bother me, though. And that's designated smoking areas. Now, first of all, I don't understand it because you're fucking outside. You're fucking outside. You're not in the fucking little dome. You're not in a big ass building. You're fucking outside. I understand you don't want to eat in bars. Smoke in bars. And anything, restaurants, anything. Sounds about right. I used to be paying $5 back in Chicago. That's how much we pay here in Philly. So, the thing that would annoy me, because we go to a vacation spot in Wildwood, New Jersey, which is like the boardwalk. You got Atlantic City, which is shit, really. They hype it up, but really it's a shit pier. And then you got Wildwood, which is a big fucking thing. Like, speaking of which, there's my mug from Wildwood, New Jersey. I got a coffee mug from down there a couple years back. Wife got it from me, actually. It's about 10 in New York. Yeah, I know it's fucking insane. I know it's gotta be a lot up there.
Not expensive for me, man. I'd be fucking happy to pay that, trust me.
Yeah, well, we pay $5, so I ain't complaining. It's like $5.30 with tax. The fucking designated smoking areas, they have that too, and I think it's so fucking dumb. Like, on the piers, that's where they have the designated smoking areas. Now, when you go on the boardwalk, where it goes from one pier to the other, because there's 4 piers right now, with the 5th one being built for more rides. And it's a fucking 8-mile stretch from one end to the other. It's a fucking long boardwalk. We rode bikes on this too. Me and my wife, we would ride bikes in the morning because you're allowed after like 11 o'clock. You can't. But anyway, I digress. So you go on a pier, and then of course you go in a designated smoking area. Of course, if you want to have a cigarette. The thing that annoys me is that you get the non-smokers that will walk right up on that, go, and then go and complain. Yep. You stupid fucks, you're near a fucking designated smoking area. What the hell do you expect? And you notice the funny part, they had them so far off to the side that you don't have to walk by that. But no, I think people just want to be dicks.
Yep.
Now,
they do that in Australia too.
Yeah, my sister-in-law, one time, cracked me up because she's a fucking short, we call her Luigi when she gets angry. Short little Italian lady. But she's fucking evil. She's evil.
She's a tough broad.
Oh, you don't want to fuck with her. Does the smell bother you at all? Not me. I'm all for designated smoking sections. Yeah, but again, you're outside. I think it's more. I hate to say it, I think it's more for the purposes so people don't have to go all over the park to sweep up the smoke, the butts. I think that's what it is mostly. I don't think it's for this is family atmosphere. No, you don't have to pay as many people to clean the area up because you had people that would sweep up the piers. I think that's what it is.
As a smoker myself, yes, it's a pain in the ass, but I don't disagree with it because I know, even though I'm a smoker, I wouldn't want my son,
good point,
at any age that he's been, walking behind some fucking fat, ignorant, inconsiderate neckbeard who's just fucking walking along smoking, seeing the sights, ashing over his fucking shoulder, not looking where it's going, or worse, going like this. Hey, did you pack them French fries? And all the smoke comes right into your fucking kid's face.
Yeah. Okay, but do you agree with that? They shouldn't be walking by a fucking designated smoking area.
Yeah. If you're going to whinge when you walk past a designated smoking area, that's a different subject. As far as I'm concerned, then it's fucking gloves off, let's dance.
Yeah.
If I'm smoking outside that and you want to whinge, okay, fair enough. That's on me.
Yeah.
But if you walk past a designated smoking area and start going, oh my God, what a disgusting habit. Fucking come here and bend over. I'll show you disgusting.
Yeah, well, my sister-in-law one time fucking went off on someone. The lady walks by, goes, and she goes, "You got the whole fucking pier." Like bobbing her head, and like, "Oh, you pissed her off." You got the whole fucking pier.
Exactly.
Oh, because talk about that, they fucking. I was telling my father-in-law will probably come down and fucking back me up on this. I mean, if anyone that makes me look like a bad smoker, it's that. Hey, my sister-in-law. Well, actually, my brother-in-law quit, which was kind of funny. I didn't think he would. But they were like, hit the designated smoking area like every 10 minutes. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, you spend most of the night in there, and I'm like, nah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
You want to take a quick break, Ski, and come back and we'll cover more shit? You believe we're almost...
Yeah, I think so.
We only covered a few things. We're about a fucking hour into this.
We're nearly halfway through.
Already.
I know.
You believe this shit?
You believe this fucking guy?
And you guys were talking about worried about dead air. We only covered 3 fucking stories out of the 10 I want to cover.
Yeah. And how much shit have we been playing up there on that fucking screen?
One, but you want the next story that when we come
all.
back.
We have played 5/8 of fuck all, and we have not, I repeat, and all lawyers who may be watching, get ready to record this and mark the time. We have not done giveaways. No, Joe Buttfuck is not for sale for 275k. No, we're not doing a fucking tournament. No, you can't borrow some fuckwit for your collection. So piss off.
Dirty goes, "Are you tempted to quit now? You're going to be a dad machine." Yes, I am. Looking into a couple things. Chantix is one of them. Scares the fuck out of me because I look at the side effects, but I understand some of the side effects, of course, could be not linked at all. I know in the clinical trials, anyone that's taken anything, they got to report everything. And for the most part, it cannot even be involved with the drug they were testing. I understand that, but that lucid, or that fucking dream shit scares me, man. That scares me. I already have weird dreams, and then imagine myself on that shit. I have weird fucking dreams. Alright, everyone, we're going to take a quick break, Ski. Stick around, we're just going to get a smoke. I'm going to get a refill on my coffee I've been wanting for about an hour now.
See, all of this fucking talk about cigarettes and shit like that, all it's done, and when I see like anti-smoking ads on TV and stuff like that, it just makes me want to go, fuck, I feel like a cigarette now.
Yeah, I am, right now. All because of a video. Alright,
some guy's nuts exploding.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. What's that? Busting nuts? Oh, that's a fucking home run. Fuck yeah.
Fucking knocked it out of the park.
Fucking Mark McGuire 500-foot home run. Fucking sock cucker.
Fucking that was 650 feet.
Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. I mean, it's slowly going to build up to where we're going to have segments more than just fucking talk. And then get you guys involved more other than just chat. We're trying to figure that out as we speak. So we're going to take a quick break. I mean, we're about almost an hour into it. When we come back, we got a couple of videos to show you, a couple stories. You're watching Dadbruhh&Machine. Stay tuned, everyone.
We'll be right back after this.
And we're back, everybody. Okay, he's getting his headset on here. And welcome to Dadbruhh&Machine. Thank you for tuning in, everyone.
This is Dadbro. No, that's the machine.
And I'm, yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
And
That's the machine.
Oh.
I'm Dadbro.
there you go. Alright, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. We're going into the second hour of the show. And the first thing I want to cover is, oh, let's see if I get this.
Oops. Don't you hate it when you press the wrong button on the phone when you're trying to monitor chat and you nearly ban yourself?
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. Oh yes, saw this.
Yeah.
This is interesting. The
Yeah,
old,
now-
Conor McGregor Nate Diaz conference.
Got a video to play. We're going to play the video and then we'll talk about it right here. Here we go. First, there we go. Get this ready. Alright, and then we got the fucking advertisement here. Well, anyways, yeah, we got a fight coming up in a little over a couple weeks. Dos Anjos was set to face Conor McGregor in an upcoming fight, and of course he backed out Tuesday with a broken foot.
Yep.
So now McGregor is going to step up 2 weight classes to go against Nate Diaz. And he said he's already at that weight. He wasn't at that point where he was going to lose the weight for the weigh-in. So here you go. Listen to this. This was at the press conference. Oh shit! I hit the wrong one. Fuck me.
I'm good.
Oh, hold on. No, damn it. I meant to hit that. There you go. This is the one I wanted to play.
Alright, play it on the screen then.
There we go.
There we go.
No, I was.
Now, does it change your plans for the
This
rest
really
of the
did get
semester?
catty,
Do you
didn't
feel
it?
like you have to defend your title before facing Dos Anjos for the lightweight title? What do you feel?
I don't care about weight.
They're all on
The only weight
steroids.
I
I get the
care
feeling
about.
Conor
They're
McGregor
all
just
on
can't figure out
steroids.
what
Only
accent he
weight
wants
I
to
care
use.
about steroids. What are you talking about steroids? Don't be putting my name in steroids. I'm major against that. Don't put my name in the name of steroids, Nate. The only weight I give a fuck about is the weight of them checks. And my checks are always super heavyweight, so I don't give a shit.
It's not Diaz. He doesn't look amazingly intimidated to me. I don't know about you.
No, yeah, he's just like his brother. They're cocky. You gotta respect it, though. And of course the mic fucks up.
Jesus
So see,
Christ.
even they fuck up.
Yeah, see, it's not just us, folks,
That
okay?
accusation a couple minutes ago. Do you want to elaborate a little bit more about that?
What was it? What?
The steroids comment?
Everybody's on steroids. The whole UFC, everybody.
Your teammate Gil and Jake were 2 caught on steroids. Not
And
me.
you and those
Not
others
me.
and
What are
Pettis
you talking about?
and
Not
everybody.
me. I'm not on no steroids. What the fuck are you talking about? Your 2 teammates were on steroids. That's your 2 boys, the scrap pack. Remember that? Well, damn, they were. Did you know they were taking that stuff? Did you know they were taking that stuff? Did you?
You're on steroids.
Sure I am. I'm just an animal. I'm just an animal.
And there we go. So yeah, pretty much he was accusing him of taking steroids. Yeah, Dirty says, yeah, I watched that yesterday. Diaz looks high or punch drunk. Yeah, there was something up with that. There was definitely
Yeah,
something
he did a
up
bit,
with
didn't
that
he?
shit. But I don't know. Going up 2 weight classes, it could work for him. Could not. But you know what? The one thing I will say to back up the UFC is that they're real fucking strict with the drug testing. And remember, we played a
Yeah.
video a couple weeks ago, and if we want, we'll do it again.
Yeah, yeah, it's look. I think they have to be. I think they have to be
Oh, that's a
to
dangerous
maintain
sport.
the integrity of the sport.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. We'll play this again. Here's a prime example. Remember, we showed this about a week or two ago.
Yeah, I remember this.
I go outside and knock on everybody's door and say, let's play football, guys.
If anything, I think it was actually good advertising for the UFC that this happened.
Yeah, exactly.
When they work in this game now.
Shows that they're on the fucking board and they're on the ball and they're actually taking this drug testing seriously.
Yeah. The USADA doing the testing now, it's very strict. McGregor's point was good too, but did Diaz know his team was juicing? Probably not.
Nah.
Either that or just expect it. Right now he's answering the door.
Well, you guys come in
There you go.
time, so let me go ahead and close down the stream. Oh, come in here. Come on in here. I can show you guys.
He's just a smart ass though.
Yeah.
The guy's funny.
Or how about you?
But he's not. He's like he kicked a lot of people's ass, but he's not like cocky. Like he'll be like, "Oh, this guy's a great fighter," and
This is Twitch.
he'll be like, "Oh, this is where he needs to work at things." Like he would like give the person suggestions as he just whooped his ass.
Like I thought it was the police. That was police. But no, it comes out to be USADA.
Which I guess in itself is kind of showboating, you know,
Take care of,
a little bit.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but
HGH or still, we're just talking about
You know, because if the guy's sitting there and he's
There
trying
you
to
go.
fucking unload on you and you're just going, nah, I think he needs to work on his straight rate. It wasn't really hurting me throughout the fight. Maybe if he pulls his elbow in a little tighter to his body and rotates his hips through the punch a little more, you know, that's, come on. Fuck
yeah,
off.
exactly. So yeah, he was accusing him of juicing because he's okay with the weight, like he could go up on the weight. You also got to remember, some people, if they're fighting in the 145, most of the time they're at 160, 165. They lose weight prior to the fight.
Yeah.
And they do a lot of methods going into the, like if you ever watched the UFC show, it was Ultimate Fighter. Most of these guys would go to fucking sauna and stay in there for
With a
hours.
sweatsuit on.
Yeah.
With a sweatsuit on.
Yeah.
Like wearing full fucking Lycra Spider-Man suits.
Yeah, Dirty said something perfect right here. Yeah, Mighty Mouse is pound for pound the best, but he doesn't get the love because at 125 people can't take it totally seriously. Fuck that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Guy's got unbelievable power for a guy that's at 125. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I'll get it. Fucking crazy. Alright. Anywho's, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I agree with him because, yeah, Mighty Mouse has got unbelievable power. He could probably fuck up someone that's at 180. Depending on the person.
Possibly.
No, he's got unbelievable power for a guy at his stat. Everyone says, oh, 134. Boxing, man, they were the best fucking fights to watch, man. They were so quick and the power. What did I miss? I got a phone call. You didn't miss much. You missed Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz at the press conference yesterday. As Nate Diaz is accusing everyone of taking steroids. That's the thing. Him and Nick Diaz, his brother, they're always saying shit. They're always talking shit. They're very fucking confident. Cocky, arrogant. I mean, you can respect it in a way, but you know what? Nate Diaz, I think, had more of a better career than Nick. And Nick, Cruz beat him at 135, but he dominates at 130. Yeah, I get that. I'm just saying, some people are underestimating him at 125, and he could probably whoop someone's ass at 180. You don't know. Come on, you see plenty of videos on YouTube where people look at the size difference, and the smaller guy would fucking win. Bigger guy will run it.
Look, it's not like you know, these guys are very, very good at what they do, regardless of their size. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, it's not like you're fighting a 10-year-old kid who doesn't know how to throw a punch, and it's basically like a fucking girl slap if they do connect, right?
Yep.
Even a guy at 125, if you fucking connect with a straight right, he's got time to pick his shot off. It's going to fucking hurt you if you weigh 210. Right? And if he gets you at the right fucking angle, 9-9, mate.
Exactly.
How many videos are there out on YouTube of some big fucking 270-pound neckbeard getting his fucking ass kicked by some dude who's like 140 pounds but knows what he's doing and just going the big dude's like fuck.
Yeah, exactly. It's just how it is. But and then you got another fight coming up too. Silva. Silva's a prime example. He got popped. He was suspended. Wrestling, I would change to a higher weight class in wrestling all the time. Yeah, because it's easier to gain the weight. Well, it depends. If you're the person that can easily gain weight, someone like myself, it'd be hard. It's easier to lose the weight if you're someone like myself. But yeah, you got to remember, like if they're fighting at 145, it doesn't mean they weigh that all the time.
Yeah,
they're
that's
actually
exactly right.
they're a lot more, and they just gotta make weight for the fight, and then when they go and fight, they're not at that weight.
Yep.
They're back up to like 150, 155, and so
because the weigh-in doesn't take place like 5 minutes before the fight. I mean,
no,
personally, I think the weigh-in would be probably more accurate if it was just like, and now fighting in the blue corner, come and stand on the scales. It's that way you know both guys really are under 145.
Well, Nate Diaz did say though, Turtle, that I know they got a few weeks, but he said he was already fucking. One thing though, Diaz, he's one of those fighters that regardless if he has a fight or not, that's why he stepped in 2 other times and he won one of it. The one he lost in decision, the one he got a fucking knockout, and he stepped in last second. It's because he's always training. Most of these guys, just because they don't have a fight, they're not training. They're constantly trying to up their game. So that's why you see guys that can step in. You don't see that too much in boxing now, but UFC, these guys are always fucking training. So yeah, like I respect him for jumping in like that, but don't sit there and accuse a guy of steroids because he has no problem fighting a guy that's a couple of weight classes higher than him.
Yeah.
Fights at alright, so Rumble Johnson fights at 205 now. He walks around close to 240, starting UFC, cutting down to 170. Yeah, see? Yeah, it's okay. Wait a minute, thank you for letting him know. That's all good. I like Nate. He got an iron chin. Yes, he does. But
again, something I think it was an interview Dana White said, I'm pretty sure it was when he was talking about Brock Lesnar approaching him to come into the UFC.
Yeah.
And I completely agree with it. He said, Lesnar, you may have done a shitload in the wrestling world, but dude, trust me, the UFC is not the place where you want to learn to fight. You will get fucked up.
Well, I'll tell you, fucking Brock Lesnar came in and to do what he did was impressive, though.
Yeah.
It was very impressive. I don't think CM Punk or Phil Brooks, whatever you want to, I don't think he's going to have that same effect that fucking Brock Lesnar, or that impact, I'm sorry, that Brock Lesnar made. He's a much smaller guy, and the guy's been hurt twice before his first fucking fight. It's unbelievable. He might as well just give up and go back to WWE, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and at this point, I think he should, because if you want to go to WWE talk, he had 2 major guys that left due to fucking retirement. And
I mean, you look
last
at
one being Daniel Bryan. He could be the big guy now. Again, go ahead.
Look at Lesnar's fight against what was his fucking name? That jiu-jitsu specialist, heavyweight. Real fuckstick. I hate him. He submitted Lesnar, but Lesnar had him on the fucking floor.
What, Velasquez?
He's fucking no.
Are you talking about wrestling or UFC here?
UFC.
Oh, UFC. No. He got knocked out by Velasquez.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about
Frank Mir.
Frank Mir, that's it. Hate Frank Mir. Fucking can't stand him. Yeah, I don't know. I think Frank Mir was full of shit after that fight, saying oh yeah, he had me, but he was slapping me, but it didn't really hurt. And like, fucking, his head was getting pounded all on the fucking mat while Lesnar was on top of him.
Yeah.
And he was lucky he got that fucking ankle lock, mate, or he would have got knocked the fuck out. And let's face it, wrestler or not, Brock Lesnar is a big fucking dude, and I would not want to get hit by a fucking loaded up any fucking left or right that he throws in anger.
And a lot of people say that he's a class act and very humble.
Which frankly is not.
Yeah. I mean, because I remember there was a video when he was on the radio show, and people just like came in and saw it, and he was like, "Yeah, sure," and he was kind of, and then he looked up, and he goes, "Oh, I'm being recorded," and and then he's joking around, gives him the finger, like joking around, like he's smiling. But that's the thing I like about the UFC. You got your of course you got your bad eggs, but for the most part, they're very humble people. Most of them very disciplined people. I mean, and they're trying to say, like, oh, the sport's getting crooked with the judging. And I was like, no, that's the Las Vegas fucking commission. Because if there's any issues with fucking judging, it's when their fights are in Las Vegas. What happened?
And who's Las Vegas run by?
Yeah, exactly. Fucking
they're good fellas, eh?
Yeah, fuck yeah, you know? No, that's the casino guys. The casino guys. Ace Rothstein, Ace is high!
Don't tell me that they're not involved in the whole fucking, athletics, the state athletics commission as well.
Oh, probably. Probably.
Yeah.
For betting.
Yeah. I mean, anytime there's money involved in gambling, fucking organised crime's going to be in there somewhere.
Well, that's the thing. Fucking, you got Johnny Hendricks going against Georges St. Pierre. That fight, I even say to this day, Hendricks should have won that. Hendricks fucked him up. If you look at the difference between the two guys, Georges St. Pierre did not look good. And that's the thing, like, fucking, he took down St. Pierre way more than the opposite way.
Yep. He just didn't look sharp, did he?
St. Pierre did not look sharp in that fight, and I'm surprised he even won. And it was a sin that it had to go down to him being stripped, and then Hendricks won. But it fucking happens. And then, what was the other fight? I liked how Lesnar just bashed the shit out of people. Yeah, Lesnar was a fucking nut. And it's a sin what happened that he had to leave.
What was the story behind him having to leave?
A stomach issue. On his stomach, something like that, and he can wrestle, but he can't do UFC. It can pretty much almost. I moved to Texas about 18 months ago before I lived in San Jose, California. My gym was 24-hour fitness. And next door to the AKA Academy, nice, you see Velasquez Cormier, which is the champion now, light heavyweight. Rockhold, Koscheck. See, the thing about Koscheck, that guy never really hit it off. That guy lost so many fucking times and a bunch of other guys all the time. That's cool. That is awesome.
That is good.
Yeah, it is fucking awesome.
I could never understand Koscheck's high fucking rating, though, in the UFC video game.
Yeah.
I just did not get that.
I remember, I think he was season 1 of The Ultimate Fighter. If I'm right, I think it was the first season. He was a... But that guy...
Maybe later, I can't remember. But
I think he was the first season of that. Because I remember watching the first 6, and I kind of dropped off after that, which was kind of dumb, because that is a pretty good show to watch. I think, I also blame my job, because with the time I work, and I'm always stupid enough not to set a series recorded on that. I should start watching that again. But yeah, again, fucking, anytime there was an issue, it was fucking Las Vegas. What was the fucking fight between John Jones and, oh god, I can't think of his fucking name. That's 170 be always the bridesmaid, never the bride, yeah. Oh fuck, I can't think of his name. Oh, it's the Finnish dude. Oh fuck. If someone can help me, because John Jones beat him.
I've gone blank.
I know, I'm going blank, and it's gonna fucking bother me. And,
it's one of those things that'll come to you at 3 o'clock in the morning, though. You'll wake up, bolt up, and go, fucking yes!
Hold on. I know Emilio's a fighter. Gustafsson, thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel Gustafsson should have won that fight.
Yep.
I think Gustafsson beat fucking John Jones, and I enjoyed watching John Jones, and he was one of my favorite fighters to watch. Johnny Hendricks is another one, but yeah, I really felt that night Gustafsson won. And again, Las Vegas. And
what are the odds?
Yeah, exactly. And fucking Dana White did say that, but you know what? To say that they can't. It was a hell of a fight, but Gustafsson won. I felt he won, but fucking Dana White said something, pretty much trashing the commission and the judging. But he says we have to come here because this is where we're located. This is their base of operations is in Las Vegas. That's where it started, and of course you got to have the fight. Some of the fights there. But you see, like, very little, they're trying to go up to Connecticut, to the Mandalay Bay, and others. They're trying to not go there as much, but especially for the big fights, like title fights, like, because not every show is a title fight, and they're trying to avoid it. One of my favorite fights ever was Chael Sonnen and Silva. Beat his ass for 5 rounds, and then right after it, slapped the triangle hold on. Yeah, Chael Sonnen was a fucking beast, and that guy is the greatest hype man in the UFC. I remember when he went against Jones, and one line that stuck out. He goes, "I'm the guy you'll be looking. Where's Waldo? You'll find me." Like he can hype up a fucking fight. I love that, and it's a sin he got banned, man. For now, ain't a permanent ban, but it's like a temporary ban. Because he's been popped a couple times. It's a sin, but oh well. That's what you got, man. That's what you get.
That's it.
So yeah, that was it. You know, God, we just went on fucking like 20 minutes on that. See what I mean?
No, but I agree. It's all just down to the judging, and particularly in Las Vegas, I don't know if that's something that you'll ever really be able to overcome unless a shitload changes pretty quickly.
Listening to him and McGregor talk shit to each other would be hilarious. Yeah, that would be, because dude, Chael Sonnen is a funny motherfucker when he tries to hype up the fight. he is a funny motherfucker. Like, so it's like more of a comedy bit than anything. There's so many things you're fucking laughing your ass off. He's like, is this guy writing shit, or has he got comedians writing this shit for him? Because it's like aggressive, but it's hilarious.
Yeah.
He tries to be like real aggressive about it.
No, but I think there's definitely an art to coming out before a fight and doing it in a way that's funny rather than just you come off looking like a fucking douchebag.
He goes, for sure, his book is funny too. Yeah, I gotta read that. That'd be something different to read, because I usually read a lot of comedian books, history books, political books. I read a bunch of shit. Sports. It'd be good to read something from a UFC fighter. Definitely, for sure. But, yeah. And then I think in that fight against Jones, he stepped in last second. I forgot who Jones was supposed to face. And he got hurt. And I think he stepped in last second. And, damn, right away with the shit talking. And it was hilarious. Alright, so, well, that fight, March 5th, I believe I had. Hold on, let me check, double check.
I think it's March 5th.
Yeah, March 5th. Yeah, March 5th. That's the upcoming fight. You got a fight on the 28th as well. But oh well. I ain't gonna be watching that one. I might tune in for the 5th one. Yeah. And now, did you, I'm gonna go out of the limb of saying this. Now, we're this. I think you know.
Lawyers. If you're watching, get ready.
Okay, and you know what? If you're a Canuck, I'm sorry, but y'all, Canadians are a bunch of pussies. They're even worse than Americans right now, because we haven't got to this point yet. As he puts his head and hides it, there's a reason, and not all of them. I'm sorry. Just like our country, you got a huge amount of pussies.
No, go on. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. They were yesterday. They wore pink for the cause.
Oh yeah, yep.
For the stop bullying. I'm sorry. First of all, Pink. Okay, fuck it. Here, I'll settle myself.
No, go on. I was listening.
This Saturday, yeah. Silver and Bisping is on free. We'll check. Yeah, I'll check that out too. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I know there was a fight this weekend. No, come on, man. You know, stop bullying. If anything, bullying defines who you are, how you handle situations. I mean, come on. I'm gonna. Here's a bombshell, people. My name's not Machine. Hell, I go by a nickname because my real name is so old-fashioned. You get ready for this, because here comes the jokes I'm probably gonna hear that I've heard over the years, and I would fire back and be aggressive back at them. Ready? My name's Elmer, believe it or not. Okay? Talk about bullying. I got shit for that name over the fucking years. I still kind of do, because I have to go by that in my job. And you know what? People laugh, and I'm like, yeah, go fuck yourself. And I mean, I don't know. Did you deal with bullying, or were you a bully? You look like a guy that bullied people. I don't know why. You come off like... I'm not saying you're a fucking mean asshole or anything. I'm just saying you come off as a guy that... Fuck this, I'm gonna cut him up before he tries to attempt it on me. You seem like that preventive bullying.
No. I actually wasn't a bully. Believe it or not, in real life when I'm not on stream, I'm actually a pretty shy person. And I actually was bullied for a while, and I got bullied a few different times by different people. And what actually happened was I've always had a smart mouth anyway, and pretty much I used to you know, what I used to do was, you know, when people would start up on the bullying for whatever reason, either, you know, my appearance, my looks,
yeah,
whatever it might be, I'd pretty much just battle them back, which is how I got, you know, practiced in not being bullied. Was I don't think I've ever been put down or beaten in a put down contest, because I used to put down the people who were trying to put me down, to the point where other people would start laughing at them for trying to start it. So it kind of really wasn't worth their while to do it. But having settled that,
you looking at the chat here? Well, yeah. Turtle says that was my brother's last name, Elmer, I guess, is what he's talking about. Shut up, are you for real? Yes, I'm for real. I haven't got my wallet, or else I'll bust out my ID. Did you get Elmer Fudd a lot? Yes, I got Elmer's glue, and then I would fire back and say, yeah, I got money while your broke-ass parents are on welfare. I would say shit like that. I would get brutal. Because you had to fire back.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And then I would mock him when he would fuck it. I'd be like, Elmer Fudd. I haven't fucking heard that. Die!
The thing of it is this, right? The thing of it is this. There have been lots of studies, and I know at least one person who was a friend of mine. I won't say he was a close friend, but he was like someone you'd hang out occasionally with at school, and I knew of him. Right? He was like an acquaintance. We weren't like that, but you know, we were friendly. He got bullied to such a bad extent that he actually took his own life when he was 15. Youth suicide is a very big problem. I understand it's a big problem in America. It's a huge problem in Australia. With the advent of the internet now, it's a lot easier for bullies to ply their trade through Facebook and Twitter and social media and stuff. But the thing is, the reason why people enact these types of things, like wearing, you know, pink shirts and all of this sort of stuff, is for the people with the types of personalities who are passive, they're not aggressive and don't stand up for themselves. Because like these days, again, after, you know, various experiences in the street and training in this, that and the other, I wouldn't fucking cop it for a second, and we would be dropping the gloves.
Yeah.
But back then, people who don't have that personality take it and take it and take it and take it and take it, and eventually the stress just builds up to the point where they see no other way out, and they kill themselves. And
I don't know, because when I was growing up, it was different. There were people that couldn't take it, but they pushed these guys to the point they went Brock Lesnar on them, and I was like, good for you. You fucked him up. That's why he deserved it. He had it coming. And
I think though that, mate, to be honest with you, if a law can even stop one person from killing themselves because they do have some sort of other avenue to either seek help or raise it so that it's not okay and it's not socially acceptable, then I'm okay with that.
But
because I understand that not everyone's personality is the same as perhaps mine or yours or maybe other people, watching in the chat, and I think that's why these types of laws need to exist. So, mate, unfortunately I'm going to have to agree to disagree with you on this.
Oh, yeah. We're not always going to agree on that, and because you're from the psychology end, and I understand that. Me, it's just
and I applaud Canada for their actions.
Well, you know what I just called them, because that's how I feel about it. Again, we're not going to agree on everything.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because if we agree, this would be a boring fucking show. Okay, this is political talk. This is on DTMNBC. Here we go. Rascally Rabbit, you must have been the scourge of your childhood. School was like prison, fuck someone up early, and you're left alone. I've been 5'11" since 8th grade, and that basically is why I've never been... I was 180 by the middle of 9th grade. Jesus Christ, dude.
Fucking dark.
But you know what? Here's... Okay, you applaud that. And that's up to you. That's your thing. Me, it just... I took a beating, and there was plenty of people that I knew that didn't have the personality, and they beat the fuck out of them. Because here's the thing. This is my end. Alright, here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Kids, for the most part today, are coddled, okay? And things like this, I feel, fucks them up, because when they hit the real world, come on. You think they're going to be any remorse, to show any remorse towards you? Meaning any job, any profession. You go out there and you were coddled all the way up to a high school, and as well as college these fucking days. And then you go out in the real world, and they're fucking pricks, and especially in the market now. They got you by the balls at the moment because of their old Obamacare. Most people are stuck with their jobs because they can't afford to fucking go off and, wait for their benefits to go through, if they could get it, if they get full-time, because it's the full-time thing. But again, that goes off with another subject. But overall, it just, if they can't, they gotta. I think that defines you as a human being in a way. Think about comedians that had fucked up childhoods. They got picked on, and look what they did. They discovered talent.
And I guarantee you, every single one of them would prefer to go back and have a decent childhood and not have the fucking talent.
I don't. Well, that depends. Some people, because look, they're making a shit ton of money. I don't think they regret it. Again, we don't agree. We agree to disagree.
I just look at it like from my point of view of.
I understand the suicide. That is the sad thing.
My son's not. He's a shy kid, but he does stand up for himself. Okay?
That's good.
And he plays rugby league. The position he plays is called second rower, right? Which basically they're forwards. They hit the ball up, but pretty much like fullbacks.
Yeah.
And their other secondary role is like a defender / enforcer type stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So growing up, pretty much even from the junior grades in rugby league, you learn how to drop the gloves because that's part of it.
Yeah.
And he's done that, and he doesn't like doing it, but he will do it. And he will stick up for himself, and he'll stick up for his mates, and I'm proud of him for that.
Yeah.
But the thing of it is that I sort of ask myself, okay, if he wasn't like that, if he wasn't prepared to get physical, if he didn't have that that personality where he would confront someone,
yeah,
would I either want there be a shitload of laws in place that may stop the bullying before it gets too far? Or would I want to be asking someone at his funeral, what did you do to try and stop this? Because my son wasn't the type who could fight back and speak up for himself.
Yeah.
And that's the question I ask myself. And I would rather option A over option B every fucking day of the week.
Alright, we're seeing people on both sides here in the chat. Dirty D goes, I think what you're getting at, Machine, is that diversity is good for a child. Yes, it builds character and prepares them for adulthood. Yeah, so I went rambled on and he just pretty much summed it up. I think the challenge as parents is putting them in situations of face adversity without having them subjected to bullying. But you're always going to deal with that. You're always going to deal with that. Mm-hmm. You believe it or not, in the workplace, you fucking deal with that. It's just how you fucking handle it.
Yes, but the other thing to this as well, okay, the biggest way to affect change across society, because I think in an ideal world, you would not want bullying to exist, right? That's in an ideal world. I'm not saying how it is now, but I'm saying in an ideal world.
Never going to happen. Yeah, it's the ideal world, right? Yeah.
But the way, just because we can't necessarily get rid of something, doesn't mean we shouldn't try and minimise it.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Okay?
you can try to minimize it.
And the only way I think, and I think the studies will bear this out, to affect change across society, and the best way to do it is generationally. Therefore, have things passed down from generation to generation to generation where it's taught as a social construct. Like, and when I say social construct, I mean like a social construct like men should get up and be a breadwinner and go to work, and women should do this and men should do this and women should do this. If it's woven into that whole narrative of social constructs where it's not okay to behave like that, it's not okay to beat up gay people because of their sexuality, it's not okay to bully people because of their name, and that shit becomes ingrained in our social narrative, and therefore it goes from generation to generation, that is the way you minimise it, and that is the way things start to change permanently.
I get what you're saying, but I think the internet's made it worse. It has made it worse. Because you put up a video and someone could trash you, and deep down it does affect you.
Absolutely it does, yeah.
And then you got these assholes that will post shit on Facebook trashing someone, and everyone at your school's gonna fucking see that. So, not only you had one avenue, when we were growing up, we had one avenue of bullying. Now it's 2 or 3 or 4. There's so many avenues of bashing someone. Yep. So, how you take it does define a person, I believe. And I get what people are saying here. Most comedians are laughing out loud because they're mostly hurt and scared, and it's a way to try to hide the pain. I understand that. Bob William, among other good ones, example, the man had depression. Now, I never said, though, I didn't believe in depression. It's a chemical imbalance, am I correct?
What's that?
Depression. Isn't that mostly a chemical imbalance?
It depends on the type of depression it is. There's different types of depression.
But I never said I didn't believe in depression.
There are ones that are caused by chemical imbalances, but there's evidence to suggest that the brain physiologically rewires itself for people with long-term unipolar depression, definitely bipolar depression as well. And with that rewiring of the brain, it's no longer about a chemical imbalance. It's like, the best example I could give you is like you buy an Apple Mac from the store, you get it home, and all of a sudden over time it turns itself into a Windows 10 computer. And you're still trying to program it in a language that an Apple Mac recognises on a Windows 10. And that's the way your brain operates. It's not that you can't, you just think, oh, fuck it, I'm too lazy to get out of bed. Your brain is just not wired that fucking way.
Yeah. All right. In the chat, we got Maniac that says, have been on both given and receiving end of the argument in different parts of my life. I think the biggest thing to do is to teach respect to people. And then Dirty goes, that would require active parenting through Dadbruhh, and I said since 2000 we produce more and more children that learn them almost nothing at home. Their parents are completely absent and they rely on technology to raise their children. Now, well, that goes along with social thing where you gotta have both parents work. We'll get to that in a second, because I saw something that Hillary said that kind of pissed me off. Fucking bitch. And I'm all for physical adversity. I mean, it makes you stronger. However, mental breakdown is a tough one. A lot of times bullied, vicious cycle, yeah. Cormag, and the level pricks, aka skulls. Everyone's getting a trophy. Fuck off. Indeed, participation trophies can suck my dick. Yeah, that's a whole different thing we could get into.
Yeah, I agree
in a
with you
later
on that
date.
point.
But
I agree with you on that point. I don't think there's anything to be gained from doing that.
Oh, there's no fucking incentive anymore.
Yeah, look, I just think that and bullying are two different things, though.
Yeah, that is two different things. That's what I said. It's a whole different subject.
To wrap up the whole bullying thing, though, and Cro-Mag Man was saying before, a lot of comedians are depressed and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't think you can make that sweeping generalisation. People get into comedy and doing comedy for various reasons. For people like Robin Williams, other ones, it's a psychological phenomenon called displacement. All right. Now, what it is you take your feelings or emotions about one or more events that may have had some sort of effect on you, and then you displace it, i.e., put it in a different direction to where it's aimed at. So, therefore, as a generalisation, if you were really fucked off at your mother because of a really bad upbringing, you may make lots of women jokes as a stand-up comedian, right? Or vice versa. Or if you've been bullied by people and not socially accepted as a kid, you may want to seek a career going out on stage to make up for that lack of affirmation that you had growing up. So all of those types of things build into why someone gets into comedy or entertainment or anything like that. Sometimes depression is part of it, and sometimes it is a big fucking monkey that a lot of comedians carry around on their back. I mean, statistics suggest that, and this is pretty much everywhere in the Western developed world, 1 in 2 people, and yes, you heard that right, 1 in 2 people will have some sort of mental illness over the course of their lifetime.
I think I'm going through mine right now.
Yep. It does happen.
Crowback says, like bullying is bad. If you're saying we're all the same, are you fucking kidding me? Our differences is what makes us us. Yeah, I agree. And I laugh at funerals. It's embarrassing. Wow. Okay.
So do I.
Well, you're supposed to celebrate the life. It's the same that if someone's gone that you love. It depends, though. I mean, wife, it might be a little bit harder. Can't just celebrate your life. It's like that person you were with. So, if you're older, that's one thing. But if you're in your 30s, even 40s, it's like, I can see that being a little bit hard.
Mate, I've pretty much already got my own funeral planned out. You may not believe it, but it's absolutely true.
Ah, really?
Yep. Everyone has to wear Grim Reaper costumes. I've made a deal that my son, if it's possible that I'm lying like in an open casket sort of thing, he has to turn me over and give me a wedgie.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
As part of it. And as part of the ongoing music in the background, there's to be no classical music, and I want Fuck the Police playing on a loop.
Okay, well, I got something for you, because I even said I would do this. On my funeral, I want to annoy people for the last time. And what I mean by that is I want to fucking... Did you ever hear the song Edmund Fitzgerald?
No.
Okay, hold on. It's a 28-minute song, and it's awful.
No. I'll take your word for it. Just give me a summary.
No, that's a song. It's a song about sailors. It's a 28-minute song. It's bad. I want that played at my funeral. Just to annoy people. Having people think it's going to be a 3-minute song, it's 28 minutes. And one more fuck you. Now that I'm gone. I'm
either that, or I'm yet to find it yet, but I'll put it to music. Actually, if I ever get terminally ill, and make a song in a complete loop out of it.
Yeah.
And this will be the song they'll have playing. I know a song that'll get on your nerves, get on your nerves, get on your nerves. I know a song that'll get on your nerves, get on your nerves, get on your nerves. I know a song.
Okay, you're annoying me already.
Get on your nerves, get on your nerves. Just have that all the way through. Want to
Yes.
be cremated and have the Prodigy song Firestarter playing? Yeah, either that or Smack My Bitch Up. If
Oh, that's a good song. All right, well, let's. We kind of got deep there for a second, and
We did.
yeah, so